We first saw Wanda in Age of Ultron in 2015. Now 5 years are gonna go by and she's finally going to become the Scarlet Witch. Let's talk about how they're gonna approach this in the MCU, why it's taken so long, and the confirmation that it is happening. Recently, doing some interview rounds, Kevin Feige talked a lot about the forthcoming MCU phase. He talks about all the movies and of course the TV shows. And specifically when he was asked about WandaVision, he goes into the details we already knew about it being a period piece, about some of the characters that are going to be in there, and what direction they're going in. He gives us an interesting quote about her finally becoming the Scarlet Witch. I will link in the description down below for you guys, and here's what he said. Having the opportunity to tell more of their story, to see more of what Wanda can do, more of what makes Vision, Vision, and most importantly, reveal a name that I'm not sure we've said in the MCU yet, but we absolutely make a big deal of it in the show, which is that Wanda is in fact the Scarlet Witch. What does that mean? What does that mean that she is the Scarlet Witch? And that's what we play into in the show, in ways that are entirely fun, entirely funny, somewhat scary, and will have repercussions for the entire future Phase 4 of the MCU. So again, Wanda becomes the Scarlet Witch. If you follow the comics, you know that they've played around with her levels of power, what she can do, and the world warping ability and the reality warping really, and she's quite powerful. It looks like that's exactly what they're gonna approach here, that level of power. And as they say, repercussions to the future of the MCU. She's gonna blow everything out of proportions and open up this multiverse into directions that I don't think many of us are anticipating, which is obviously going to tie directly into Loki and of course Doctor Strange into the multiverse of madness, which she is a part of. Now these things, I think when you click them all together, tell you that Scarlet is going to be one of the most important players going forward in the MCU. And certainly, with these levels of powers, who knows what her future holds, but it wouldn't surprise me if Doctor Strange sees this and decides to actually take her under his own wing and start training her to better utilize her powers and maybe focus them in a way that maybe isn't as evil as the Scarlet Witch when she breaks out will be. So yeah, it sounds pretty awesome and honestly sounds like exactly like what we've wanted. So Scarlet Witch, she's finally about to hit the MCU and it sounds like she's going to make a huge impact.